and welcome to our comprehensive coverage of the day's news, business and sport here on KTN Prime. Thank you for joining us. I'm Nancy Kachimera.
Happy New Year from me on this first Tuesday of the year 2014. My name is Ben Kitili. Thank you for joining us on KTN Prime.
Well, let's begin. A showdown looms between the party Old Guard and the Young Turks of the Orange Democratic Movement.
The party's National Executive Council meeting today resolved to hold national elections between February 28th and March 1st. KTN Samogina has the details.
The Orange Party goes back to the drawing board to restructure the once giant party. After losing Deputy President William Ruto and UDF's Musalia Mudavadi, then Deputy Party leaders, ODM is on the overdrive to strengthen its roots at a National Delegates Convention that will elect new leaders, often viewed as the party's appointment in their respective regions.
Bribery, ethnic incitement, hate speech, and thuggery will lead to automatic disqualification from such elections.
The party faces an immediate hurdle of containing the youth uprising from within that seeks to grab the mantle from the old guards. The incumbent leadership faces criticism of misguiding the party, causing it to flop in the March 4th elections. Nonetheless, the old guards are still not budging.
And we believe that this party is still the most popular. What messes us up, and unfortunately for me to speak about it, is actually the nomination process. That, in my own opinion, I've said it before, I always say it, and I believe it is sometimes, very flawed.
Elections are not general elections. They're really internal affairs of the party. So I'm going to be discussing with the members of our party.
Raila Odinga remains the uncontested party leader ahead of the National Delegates Convention, to be deputized by Mombasa Governor Ali Hassan Joho, also unrivaled. Former Speaker Kenneth Marende and South Mugirango MP Manson Nyamoya will square it out to replace Henry Kosgei as party chair. Nairobi Governor Evans Kidero is to fight it out with nominated Senator Janet Ongera for the vice chairperson position. It is a crowded battlefield for the powerful Secretary General position, with its incumbent Professor Anyang' Nyong'o still out to retain the seat. Others seeking to elbow Nyong'o out are James Orengo, the Siaya Senator, Budalangi MP Yababu Namwamba, Suba MP John Mbadi, and Kisumu Central MP Ken Oburam.
Incumbents have the advantage of being incumbents, so I don't want to worry.
A third of representation to go to the women, a third of representation to go to the youth, and a third of the representation to remain in the hands of the old guard, who have some critical experience and input that will give us a very firm foundation.
But analysts opine that to fortify the party, ODM should avoid a Western Nyanza axis image of its leadership's inner circle.
I'm afraid that when we go, we see this party ODM going to the elections, that we're likely to see it emerging as a fairly narrow, regional, perhaps even tribal party, with the rest of the tribes, or a few of the tribes, receiving token positions of leadership here and there, very insignificant positions, and that does not do well for any party.
A duel also looms for the position of the National Organizing Secretary between Raila's close ally and Homa Bay Senator Otieno Kajwang and the newcomer Simba Arati, the Dagoretti North MP. A total of 26 positions will be filled in what may be a leadership surgery at the Orange Party. It is a quest for the Orange Party to fortify its base, but February 28th and March 1st will be a litmus test that will put to test the Orange Party's fabric. This on the age factor, as the youth, that is the Young Turks, are out to box out the old guards from the party's top leadership. Samogina, KTN at Orange House, Nairobi.